Chloe Burnett here, joined by co-head softball coach Karen Bitter. Coach, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. The 2023 season is in full swing on Friday. You guys head to South Carolina to face non-conference Southern Wesleyan. So, how excited are you and the team to finally get back out there on the field? Weather depending, of course.
I mean, we're excited, ready to kick things off for sure.
So, you guys have a group of 5 new faces that scatter the roster this year. They all kind of bring different skills, and hopefully, will work in to fill some of those missing pieces and help your returners this year as well. So, talk about this new group, and you can start with Kirsten Haley at third base.
Yeah, we're looking forward to welcoming these players this weekend. Getting them some experience out there on the field for sure. We're excited about Kirsten, and just kind of she brings a real grittiness to the field. She will lay out for balls. She'll she's a go getter for sure. So I'm excited to bring that grittiness to the infield and to our team. So I'm just excited to see she can swing the bat too. So looking forward to seeing what she can bring. We've got Bree Frazier, who is a transfer. She's going to play center field for us. Just brings a wealth of experience having that sort of Division two just background at the University of Montana Billings. And so, she's got a really great skill set that's going to help us defensively, but also just a great contact hitter as well. She does a good job putting barrel on the ball. So just looking forward to seeing how she can just kind of work in our offense. I think with her, she brings a little bit, our offense is gonna it's going to change a little bit. We lost a couple of big, really offensive, power hitters. And so just I think she's going to bring something a little bit different to our offense. And then we have Bailey Allison. She's going to see some time in the circle. She's just an athlete. She can play a little first. She can play a little third. She could pitch. We can move her around a little bit. She can swing the bat too. She's, a big hitter in high school, and, just looking forward to seeing what she can bring to our offense as well. Hannah Richardson, she has a lot of experience in the circle too. So just, excited to have her, just really get the girls a lot of reps in practice and, just kind of hit some innings for us really hard, from a practice standpoint. And Savannah Johnson, she swings the bat really well. We'll keep a lot of these, a lot of our pitchers just from what we've seen at practice, just they've got to pitch around her a little bit, because she will barrel up. So overall, just really excited about the incoming group that we have. They've brought a good energy to the team, and just looking forward to see what they can do.
So yeah, you kind of got into my next question. You lost some pretty substantial players last year. You have Kaylee Jones, Alexis Miles. They were your big power hitters in that lineup that really helped you guys out. And then you had Sydney Collins, who worked the circle for you guys. So kind of talk about returners and new faces that kind of need to step up to fill those roles and how you guys plan on having that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think our offense is going to look a lot different, but I'm excited about it. We're going to try to work on doing a little bit more, just a little bit more offensively in a sense. Not that we didn't do a lot offensively before, but we kind of relied on that 3-run home run. So just kind of really, hoping that we can, use a little bit of speed, use a little bit of small ball, use a little bit of just basic, hits up the middle. And then, of course, we do have some power hitters that are returning that swing the bat really well. I'm looking forward to seeing Mallory McKnight swing the bat this year. She's, had a great freshman season. And so I think that she can definitely fill in some of that, power that might be losing. Sarah Barrett, she can swing the bat hard too. She's got some, she's racking up her own home run numbers too. McKenna Falwell, even though she's a pitcher, she swings the bat really well. Kara Long, she swings the bat well. So I think a lot of them is just going to be, their approach at the plate and, making sure we're swinging at good pitches and not swinging at the pitches that they want them to swing at, getting themselves out basically. So I do think that we have a mix of a little bit of power, a mix of a little bit of speed, and a mix of a little bit of just small ball short game that we can utilize that we haven't really utilized in years past. So
So, you've got four seniors, Duckett, Falwell, Long, Wilson. It's inevitable that they're going to kind of be looked upon to fill that leadership role. So how are you planning on having those four lead your team and, lead you to some success?
Yeah. Right now, obviously they can play ball. There's no doubt about that. So, in a lot of ways, leadership comes down to just them holding their teammates accountable, bringing that positive energy, really trying to have them, just it kind of show up, if that makes sense, and just expect everybody else to do so. So by no means are we asking for them to carry the load, because I do think that it needs to be sort of spread out. But from, just a day to day, like how are we going to show up to practice? How are we showing up to games? It's more of just kind of a mentality that they need to bring, and an expectation that they need to have for their teammates to, really push and really, just compete, I guess is probably the best, fight for it. So if they can do that, if they can lead their team into that sort of, just we've got to fight for it, we got to earn it, we got to push here type mentality, stay positive even through some of those like lower moments in the game. Maybe a team does score a run or two, or maybe they have a big inning or something like that. How do we bounce back from that? And that's what I need them to do from a leadership perspective is just go out there and, really instill that like calmness and we've got this kind of thought process and mentality amongst the group.
So I wanted to add as well, you brought on two new assistant coaches this year. You have Ali Repko, recent Virginia Tech grad, and then Lamar Steele, local Norton native. So talk about bringing them on the team this season, because that's something that I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, I absolutely love having both of them. They are like I can bounce ideas off of them. They have their own opinions and thoughts on some things. They've got new drills, new, things that we can do to kind of freshen things up a little bit, but also they're, just another, with Allie having just graduated from, tech and that experience, but also just, I'm getting old. And so just for her to kind of have that, recent just in it kind of experience has been really helpful, just not only to the team but also to me, and just kind of keeping things in perspective. And and Coach Steele, he's just so boisterous and just really enthusiastic, and he just brings such a great energy to the group. And he has just like he's willing to learn. He wants to learn from us, but he also has a lot of really positive experiences that he can try to, help and really give them sort of that life, yeah, trying to bring the softball and life together. So just really, I'm really thankful for both of them. I know that being an assistant isn't necessarily the most thankful job, I guess. I'm just so thankful for them and their like time that they're investing in the girls, and just what they bring to the team. It's honestly like it's been such a blessing.
Awesome. Well, you guys start off the season February 3rd. You guys head to South Carolina, Southern Wesleyan. That's going to be some non-conference games there for a little bit. Then you guys are going to head into SAC play. So talk a little bit about having to prepare some of these new faces to go into SAC play, because it's a whole nother ball game, I think. I mean, you've got some awesome talent here in the conference.
I mean, the league is definitely stacked, and we talk a lot about the league from a day-to-day practice standpoint, and we point out some of those maybe mental missteps that we have at practice, whether that's just kind of maybe we get the out at practice, but we aren't looking at the trail runner or the secondary. So, there's a lot of things about the SAC. They play fast, they play hard, they're going to expose you when you're not paying attention. And so we do really try to get them to understand how challenging the league is. Obviously non-conference play is just a great opportunity for us to just have some experience under our belts before we kind of get into that. And I think we have a challenging non-conference schedule. I think that it's going to help us get ready for the league. So I think it just comes down to, our ability to, I think, just stay like positive and consistent, and understand that there's going to be like highs and lows in the game, but we can't necessarily let those things like control how we are mentally. Like we've just got to continue to push. So I'm just looking forward to the non-conference time that we have. I just hope that we get to play it. I want to try some people in some different positions and move some things around and try some things offensively to see how it works. So just Southern Wesleyan is going to be a great opener for us, mostly because their record last year wasn't like great, but their entire schedule was SAC conference. They lost to the same teams we lost to.
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
they basically played the exact same schedule that we did, and they play a really tough group. They've got a new set of coaches in this season, so we're just kind of just trying to prepare for them, and but also just kind of take care of business on our end. We just really feel strongly that if the girls can play up to their just potential, then I think that they're going to be a force to reckon with. But they got to fight through some adversity, I think, here early. For Wesleyan, that they have a returner, Addie Johnson. She's got 35 stolen bases in the last 2 years, so we just need to kind of keep her off the bases if we can, and just kind of control their offense a little bit and make plays. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Karen, for talking with me today. I wish you guys so much luck on February 3rd, Southern Wesleyan. You guys can catch all of the info and or uvawisecaps.com. So thank you so much.